All hamburger juice. Welcome to I Fight for Thundercats.
Loves you. Jesus loves you. Jesus loves you. Jesus loves you.
Now let's swap the hats, baby. Taking off the Jesus hat and putting on the BAM! Thundercats, baby. Alright, fam, so I want to welcome you to my other page. Starting this off, fam, called I Fight for Thundercats. And the reason why I'm doing this, fam, is because no one's really fighting for the Thundercat line, fam. There's like a few people that's out, fam, but I'm really going to dedicate this page to fighting for Thundercats. I'm still going to have my all hamburger juice. It's your boy, Smoke Screeners Prime. But this right here, and I'm going to talk about, other things, and occasionally I'm going to talk about Thundercats as well. But this page right here, fam, is going to be dedicated solely to I Fight for Thundercats. And the reason being, fam, is that some people get upset, they get butthurt, because I talk about the double joints, I talk about the bending and all these other things, fam. But really, I don't understand, fam, because really, I'm just trying to get the line to be the best it can possibly be. Now, I'm not saying that the line is horrible. I am not saying that, because as you can see right behind me, fam, you can see the arms of the lair. You can see the tank right there. You can see there's a collage that's up there with the Thundercat. You can see Thundercat figs, fam, behind me. So it's not like I don't like the line. I like the Thundercat fig. You see I'm wearing this up here, fam. You see right here, partly you can see that says Thundercats on there. What it is, fam, is I want the line to be the best. The line started out piggybacking off of the Mode 2 Buck, right? I'm not even talking about SUPER7, I'm talking about Maddie Collectors, right? They started off piggybacking off the Mode 2 Buck. Then, when things didn't go right, there were some other ones. Bandai had theirs and whatnot, and they were okay. And in some aspects, they're better than SUPER7 because they did have double jointed, but I believe it was just the knees, if I remember correctly. And then there was another line, I can't remember who did it, but I got the Thundercat figures. It was the new wave. I think it was 2011. I think it was 2011 when that other line of Thundercats came out where the designs was slightly different. It looked more anime style. And they had the double jointed knees. They had the double jointed elbows. I like that. They needed a little bit more bend as far as in the torso. But all in all, they had way better posability than where we are now in 2025 with SUPER7. Now, SUPER7 gives us the look, as Brian Flynn likes to say, the aesthetic of the Thundercats. And the aesthetic, I will say, looks great. Okay, let me say this again. The aesthetic, the look of the Thundercats look great. However, we're in 2025 where we're not little kids anymore, fam. 2025 where we are adult collectors. Adult collectors want more for our buck. We're already paying, fam, $50 and some change, going up to 60 now, fam. Going up to 60 for figures that don't even have double joints? What? Check this out. Even Star Wars have double jointed knees. Now, they don't have the arms that's double jointed, but guess what they're doing now, fam? Now they're making a deeper bend in the arm. It's not double jointed, but guess what, fam? You get way better posability than you do for SUPER7 in regards to the Thundercats. And I'm not even talking about none of the other lines right now. Right now, I'm just talking about the Thundercats from SUPER7. Fam, the Thundercats themselves, from Lionel on down, right, are supposed to be athletic figures. On the cartoon, they're jumping around, fam, swinging this, swinging that, running here, running there, doing all kind of acrobatic stuff, fam. So, like Spider-Man's jumping around, do all this athletic stuff. Like Batman's jumping around, do all this athletic stuff, and a whole bunch of other lines, fam. They're supposed to have double jointed elbows, knees, and better bending torsos than like a Jackalman, than like a Slide, like a Mumra. All these other guys, fam, they should have better torso, they should have better movement than these guys. Now, what they should have done, I believe, from the jump, is they should have took a page out of the Motu, out of Masterverse, right? They went and they just they're double jointing everything, right? I don't see why they didn't do it. They copied them before. Okay, let's copy them now. Not saying as far as how the build is exactly. I'm just saying as far as the double joints. They are very smart in what they decided to do. Right? They are the second biggest company, I believe, now as far as toys, behind Hasbro, Mattel. So, going back to Mattel as well, double jointed. See, all the big brand, fam, check this out. Even Transformers, fam, I'm not going to say they're double jointed, but guess what? Transformers, they have better articulation than Thundercats. How crazy is that? Robots that turn into cars have better articulation than cat people who jump around. Make it make sense. It doesn't. Again, fam, I'm not crapping on the line. I think the line is good, but it could be a whole lot. It could be great. It's good, but it could be great. Let me just put it like that, fam. It could really be great. But the thing is, Brian Flynn and whoever else that's in charge, they're stuck in this mode of old. Let me just break this down. Just got new reveals, right? Of Lionel from when he got anointed. He's the actual Lord of Thundercats with the crown, right? Same doggone buck as the deluxe. What? We got the deluxe. Then we turned around and got the light up eyes, right? So now you're going to give us the Lionel with the crown. Why not give us the Lionel with the crown with a new body style? But no, SUPER7 don't care about the fans. You see what I'm saying? They don't care about the fans. They just want to run their pockets, make it worse for us. We're already paying $60. This is going to be close to $70, probably. Cause what? With the tariffs, it's going to be in the 60s. Ain't no 54 now, which was crazy to me anyway. Let me put it like this: the deluxe Lionel was 35, right? But that thing should have been like around 25 at the max. At the max, it should have been 25. The ultimates that they were charges like what, 54, 55, something like that. Those should have been 35, 40 tops. 40 tops. Tops, fam. Really, I say 35. Really. I don't want to hear that mess about all that. Whatever. There are other lines that give us more. That give us more, fam, for less. So I don't want to hear that. The fact that they refuse to give us the articulation that we request is BS. And all these other fans who sit there and say, oh, well, it's fun, it looks good. That's because all y'all want to do is just sit it on the shelf. It's only the ones who just want to put it on the shelf, who don't want to take pictures and all that other stuff. But see, the thing is, you look at the Ninja Turtles, right? I'm not even talking about the ones that's coming out now. The Ninja Turtles that's already out by NECA, right? Their aesthetic is not messed up. You can say, oh, well, their armbands hide this and hide that. Okay, let's look at April O'Neil. Her aesthetic's not messed up. If we go to Masterverse, look at He-Man, look at Teela. Oh, that don't look right. Yes, it does. It looks fine. That's just an excuse because Brian Flynn, and I'm going to keep saying his name, and the others want to stay stuck in that mode of not wanting to give us what we want. And a lot of other people are scared to talk about these, about SUPER7 and the Thundercats because maybe they get a little extra hookup. Maybe they get interviews with them and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't care. I'm going to tell you, like I've been telling y'all for years, when you were seeing my videos under Smokescreeners Prime. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep letting it be known. Am I going to collect the figures? I don't collect every single one because some just irritates me, fam. Like, I got so irritated. I wanted to get that Lino with the, where he fell on Hook Mountain and then he froze. But I was so sick of that buck. I was just so sick of that buck. And the only reason I got that mirror Lino is because I wanted that claw that had the extension going out. You see what I'm saying? But I'm so sick of them not listening to the fans. Now, again, I have some ideas. Well, not, but I said this under my Smokescreeners Prime page. I had some ideas of what I think they might do, and it's getting to be to a point, fam, where they just can't hold back anymore with the double joints. I truly believe we're getting to that stage where they're going to have to eventually give us double joints. But I look now, fam, and I'm like, come on, man. It's not like they had this already. This Lino with the crown, and they had this already. And they're milking this deluxe buck. And they're like, hey, we're giving you a new buck. It still sucks. Let me just say it. It still sucks. It's better than the first Lino, but it still sucks, fam. The posability sucks. It sucks. And then the people who just want the figures to pose them, I mean, just to put them on the shelf, they don't even like that figure that much. Right? I like the design of the figure because it looks like the cartoon. That is what I want. I want the figure to look like the cartoon. And they gave me that. But the fact is that the figure's movement absolutely, irrefutably sucks. It does, fam. So I'm going to be here talking a whole lot more like I used to on Smokescreeners Prime. I'm still here. I'm not going away. I am not going to let up. I'm going to keep speaking because there's not many speaking. There's a couple others I've noticed now that are speaking. But years ago, fam, years ago, I've been talking about this. Years now. 4 years. I've been talking about this, fam. I'm not just hopping on it now. I just finally decided just to start a new page dedicated strictly for Thundercats. On Smokescreeners Prime, I'll be talking about a plethora of other things. From time to time, you'll hear some stuff about Thundercats. This page right here, I fight for Thundercats. That's all you're going to hear about is Thundercats. You may get sick and tired of me, so be it, fam. Don't tune in. But hey, let your boy know how you feel about this. And like a fat kid in dodgeball, I'm out, baby. And don't forget to like and subscribe.